a really important thing is to try and get as many products in your building that are zero formaldehyde, and low VOC is a really good start. But there's two other things that should be identified, I suppose, is CO2 and CO, which is carbon monoxide. CO2 is what we create when we're talking and breathing. You know, it's important to, this time of year, you're probably sleeping with the windows open all the time. But in winter, if you're sleeping with the windows closed, are you sleeping in a space which is actually creating too much CO2?
Yeah.
And you're actually affecting your own sleep quality and that sort of stuff. That's an interesting one because we come up against, you know, making our building so tight that we keep our warmth in versus air exchanges which are going to keep us healthy, you know.
Yeah.
And that's something that we have to manage in sustainable design. The other one is CO, which is carbon monoxide, which is created by burning any product. I would never have a unflued gas appliance in your tiny home. I was gobsmacked when I moved to Australia and walked into my brother's new house, and I said, "What's that on the wall?" And he said, "Oh, it's a gas bayonet." And I looked up and I said, "Where's the flue?" He goes, "You don't need a flue." I said, "What? You can just burn gas, you know?" And that's, you can still do that today. People, you know, put gas points in. I would strongly recommend you don't have a gas hob. Interestingly, though, it becomes more challenging when we talk about our hot water,
Yeah.
you know, because I see a lot of tiny homes where you do have your gas hot water heating because it's a really efficient method
Yeah.
of instantaneous heating. But again, I would say, well, look at the positioning of where that is next to a window. You know, you don't have to have very much distance in terms of where that heater is versus where your windows are. And you can quite easily get, you know, if you've got that window open, your gas heater's running, the wind's blowing, you're going to be getting carbon monoxide coming back into your space. So that would be something I would be very aware of in terms of the design of tiny homes.